Journaling is an important practice to help clarify to yourself what is important in your life. For many people who are controlled by their unconscious habits to some degree, we have a way of distracting ourselves from the important questions that we should be asking ourselves. When I was in the first half of my 20s, I was spending time with so many people, had so many engagements, so many things to do, that I never slowed down enough for my anxious thoughts to be heard. I realized a major negative behavioral trait for me lied in creating plans and backup plans, so if someone canceled on me, I knew exactly what I'd do so that I would never have to be alone with my own thoughts. My ego labeled it to be in the name of fun and adventure, which it was, but it was addictive because it was replacing my responsibilities. Many people have other addictive behaviors like binging TV, video games, drugs, alcohol, sugar, as a way of numbing the thoughts that we don't feel like we have the energy to deal with. When we journal, there's no one to convince. It's a time for our thoughts to be heard and dissected when our ego or brain gets challenged. It's a time to let our uncomfortable thoughts come to the surface. Once we've figured out how to organize our thoughts on a page, we can observe our own patterns and quite possibly what we've been neglecting to acknowledge in our own lives. Almost everyone in existence could benefit from journaling, so here are a few prompts that you could use. What healthy practices in my life feel like they bring me joy? What unhealthy practices in my life do I do a bit too much of? How is my love life? Could it be improved? If I'm single, why have my past relationships been unsuccessful? What do I want and how do I get there? What does fulfillment in life mean to you? What does success in life mean to you? Where do you see yourself in 1 year, in 5 years, in 10 years, in 30 years? What kind of negative self-talk exists in your head? Am I not good enough? Am I too blank? I should be more successful, etc. Where does this negative self-talk originate from? Your parents? Comparing yourself to other people? How much does your vision of success originate from your parents? Do you feel a need to impress them? Why? How do you think that your parents could have improved themselves or improved in raising a child? What are some ideas that enter your head multiple times a week but you don't dig deeper into? These are just a few ideas. Journaling doesn't have to be a place where you reach conclusions to every question. You might not find the answers for yourself for years, or perhaps you'll learn them quickly through conversations with other people. If you allow yourself to be vulnerable and share your thoughts, you might find out that you have a lot in common with the people around you. Ask for advice from people who you are inspired by. Journaling and being vulnerable are two huge steps that you can take to get out of your habits and put your life on track to the idea of fulfillment that you desire. Or these conversations may help you realize that your idea of success is based upon your parents and the society you grew up in, and you may find calmness in letting go of some of the unrealistic and unhealthy expectations that you've developed for yourself. You don't have to listen to any of the prompts or suggestions I've made. Just put your phone in airplane mode, sit down, and start writing about what you think about.